Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another Talk to Talks. It's me, Devin, and David.
Hey.
Again, storm season.
Yeah.
Also, current conditions with our current years, almost 2 years now, situation.
Yeah. Most people were known as the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So blame them.
They're still touring! Why? Stop buying tickets, everyone!
Yeah. You're getting cheated is what you're getting.
Yeah. But David, you and me are RPG fans, but on different sides of the spectrum.
Like I say, it's a series it's a genre that everyone loves and hates at the same time.
It really is. So to put it more lightly, Dave's very much a Eastern RPG style, or the JRPGs.
Yeah.
And I'm very much the Western RPG style, or the D&D styled RPGs.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the JRPGs.
Oh no, both sides have an equal right to exist.
They do.
Because we all just get along.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a podcast to deter which one's better, because in my mind they're both the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Why we just gotta put labels, man? I'll stop.
Yeah, why do we gotta separate? We're here to build that bridge, David.
Yeah.
So Dave, talk to me about JRPGs. What draws you to them?
Well, probably because they're my first real experience.
Yep.
Like with any genre. How do I put this? I'm the type of person who usually needs a story to progress.
That's
doesn't mean you need to be a fancy one. Just like, what am I here for?
Yeah. Give me direction.
Yeah.
And weave it in a way that makes me feel like there's a story and chapters kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in the game. I just need to be watching the game and my actions deter where it goes. You're one of those choose your own adventure story guys.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's like the story structure's all there. It's just whatever options I pick, that deters where the story goes.
Yeah. There's a beginning and an end, but how I get there is mostly up to me.
Yep, and that's the fun of those.
Oh, yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'm very much creative mind. And that's there's sarcastic quotations around the creative.
Yeah.
Also, maybe an underliner of that mind, but...
Yeah.
But I like putting myself into the game.
You like to forge your own adventure.
And forge my own adventure. For me, the fun is recollecting the events that got me to where I am now in the game.
And how nonsensical it was.
And sometimes how nonsensical it was, or how epic something was.
Yeah. Wow, I'm a hero. And before I was usually beating up sheep or something.
Yeah. I was in the field punching cows for XP points, and now look where I am.
Exactly.
Now I'm fighting demon cows, because apparently punching cows opened up the gates of hell.
So like cows are cuckoos now?
Yeah. I think that should be implied for a lot of animals, to be honest with you, just off topic a little.
Demon King Cuckoo?
Yeah. Like, if you punch an animal too many times in a game, you get swarmed by said animal's friends. Or said animal will attack you back.
Yeah. I'm not sure I want to see a flying cow.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a flying cow, but like a stampede of cows coming in.
Oh, yeah.
You just trample the hell out of you because you're a dick.
Yeah. So consequences to actions.
Consequences to action, that's all I ask for.
Yeah, that's always good.
Other things, there's loot drops in our games.
Oh, jeez.
So, I find with the JRPGs, a lot of stuff is you can either find it in the dungeon or it's going to be in the next town over.
Yeah.
Or something better is going to be up ahead.
Yeah, usually I don't have to worry too much about drops, especially for ultimate weapons.
Yeah.
Since usually I just need to do a quest and there it is.
Yep.
I am not a random numbers guy.
See, I very much am. I like going through the first area. I was like, oh, hey, this is this really rare armor I just got.
Yeah.
That's going to carry me for quite a while. But then you get the opposite effect where it's like, oh, I just got crap weapons, so this is going to be tedious for a little bit.
Well, I think what turned me off that sort of thing was Earthbound, I think. If you can believe it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Poe's ultimate weapon is a drop.
Yeah.
And it never appears again after you beat that dungeon.
Yeah.
It's like that sort of thing. It's like... when you're doing it for an hour or something and you're still not getting the results, it's like, it's just even worth it.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Yeah. For a guy that usually uses his psi powers anyway.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's like, is it really worth it? I've spent 2 hours grinding for this dumb thing.
Yeah.
I could probably just do it with the second best weapon.
Yeah.
And I'm high enough level now that the final boss should be fine.
Oh yeah, it's like the amount of time I wasted getting this one rare item I could have did normally.
Yeah. So are you a fan of missables?
No.
No.
Like,
I find out a few JRPGs do this, where you can progress the story to the point where a dungeon becomes offline and you can't go back.
yeah, that's... I can understand people's dislike for that.
Oh, I hate it. It drives me up the wall.
Yeah.
And then I was like, did I explore all the dungeon? Do I need to go back and explore it again before I go continue on?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Especially if it's like a one-of-a-kind thing that could have carried you for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, that I can totally agree with. That is such an awful thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, why do that?
If you're gonna do that, have it where you can buy it later.
Oh, definitely.
That's a simple fix to it. It's like, oh hey, that rare item, have a merchant in the desert who found it in the rubble.
Yeah. Yeah, or, I don't know, give me a chance later.
Or give me a chance later, like open the dungeon up again later.
Yeah. Just give me something, I'm not picky.
Yeah. I'm not gonna, like, I don't need to question how I got the rare item that was supposed to be just in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Just give it to me.
Exactly. Want my Sword of Kings already.
Yeah. The other thing is, we touched on this, is you like to be kind of guided where to go next.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. You don't want your hand held, but you want a vague idea of what you should be doing.
Yeah, just tell me a town or a direction, I will go there.
Yeah. See, I find a lot of JRPGs are go to this town, then go into this dungeon, then go over to the next town.
Yeah.
And eventually, maybe halfway through the story, we'll unlock an airship you can travel with, or some flying machine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just give me the damn flying machine right at the bat, and I'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
With Westerns, like, especially Skyrim and all that, it's like, you get to the starting town, and then you can go to the next town however you want, or you can free wander.
Yeah.
No one's holding your hand on this.
Except the monsters.
Except the monsters. If you run to a place where you're getting your butt kicked, you might want to go back.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't mind about hand holding. It's like that's something that bothered me about certain open world games. It's like, oh yeah, you're free to go, but this area is harder than this area, so it's like, why leave this open to me? I don't know.
If you challenge yourself, you might be able to get through it.
I'm getting killed in 2 hits.
Then don't get hit twice. There's your challenge. Speaking of which, how do you handle death in those games?
Which ones?
In your JRPGs, like when a party wipe happens, how devastating is it sometimes?
It varies.
Yeah.
Some just put you back to the loading screen,
Yeah.
Others, like Dragon Quest, make it more bearable by just transporting you back to your last save point with everyone but the lead character dead and half your gold gone.
Yeah.
But you still get to keep everything else.
Yeah. Like in the Western ones, again, it varies on the game, but see, I like the whole it'll reload your last save, so if you save recently.
Yeah.
Or Dark Souls, where everything up to that point has already been saved, so when you die in Dark Souls, you have all your stuff, you just lose your souls.
Yeah. Yeah, like something like that, like let's keep our experience, just give us a penalty of some sort.
Yeah. Or in my case, let me keep the crap I worked so hard to grab.
Yeah.
And take my money.
Yeah, same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you can take my money, just don't take the item.
Yeah. The whole point of a lot of Dark Souls is you just run, grab the item, and accept your fate.
Yeah.
But at least you got the item, you don't have to come back for that.
Yeah. This thing is... The value of this weapon is... unnegotiable. I can revive my other characters for 50 G a pop, so...
Yeah.
They're just there at this point.
So, the other thing I want to talk about is class and teamwork. Obviously, for my RPGs, there's no teamwork, it's just you.
Oh yeah, the one-man army.
Yeah. The one man, you build him to do what you want him to do, and that's all you ever do.
Right.
This is where I have to give a point to the JRPGs, because I do like building a team.
Oh yeah, and someone has their roles, or...
Yeah, everyone has their role, and the synergy is what makes your team work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do like the teamwork with a little customization thrown in.
Yeah.
You know, just in case, like, sometimes I want my healer to have some extra attack power.
What's the craziest team setup you've had?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm not really that creative with my team setups. As long as I got someone that can, at least one or two people that can heal and everyone can hit hard, I'm fine with whatever I have.
Fair enough. So you need a warrior, a healer or two, and then just either another mage or warrior or something that's also going to dish out damage.
Yeah.
I think it was Bravely Default, but I had like a vampire, the monk, ninja, and pirate.
Which one was the most useful?
The pirate hit really, really hard.
Okay. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, for some reason, pirate equates to barbarian in that. I don't understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have to accepted it, sorry. If he was just shooting cannonballs at you or something like that. But no, I just hit really hard.
Yeah. He uses the axe weapon, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, I guess I just didn't want to put barbarian because there's connotation, I guess.
There.
I don't know.
I've always wondered why was there actually pirates that actually used axes?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it more common than the sword, or?
Not as common as the cutlass,
but
right. You would want people who knew how to use an axe because you're doing a lot of woodwork on the fly when you're sailing your ship.
Okay.
So you need to know how to chop wood and put it into planks.
Alright. So it's more like grab any weapon and use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's minor rules.
Okay.
Grab your pickaxe and go, because that's the only thing you got right now.
Gotcha. Alright, so it's just a common item. Okay.
Yeah. And then I guess we gotta talk boss battles.
Oh, yeah.
So, depending on the Western RPG, the boss battles can be either really lame or really fun and exciting.
Yeah.
But a lot of it equates to just move out of the way of its attack and hit it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of gimmicks in a lot of them.
Yeah.
but definitely not on the scale of the JRPG.
Yes, but it still depends on which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Again, depending on game.
Yeah, if we're talking gimmicks, Wild Arms is a good example of that.
Yeah.
At least with 3.
There's a few Final Fantasy bosses that were gimmicky.
Oh, you mean like the Mage Master?
Yep.
Yeah. I could change my weakness.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised that kind of boss lasted as long as it did in that series.
I know.
Like, I don't know if it was that original with the original guy.
Yeah.
Hyde, I think his name was. The skeleton guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't do the reflect nonsense, but you had to have a scholar to check his weakness, and that was not a good class.
Yeah.
Some say it was better off just to wail on him.
Yeah, that's I think what I did.
Yeah.
Or I like my mage's elemental rondo attack.
Oh, that's always good.
I'm just gonna cast Ice, Fire, and Thunder and see which one hurt.
Yeah. And hopefully you can't absorb one of them.
Yeah. It's like, you're probably gonna absorb one of these, you're gonna be immune to the other one, and the other one's gonna do double damage.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna go.
Yeah, as long as something hits hurts you more than heals you, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't talk about gimmick bosses without bringing up the don't attack the boss while they're doing this
Yep.
sort of
The
thing.
shield boss.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm in a mist form, you can't hit me, or I'm in my shell, don't hit me.
Yeah, or I'll counterattack.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. I like those bosses because it teaches you that there's more you can do on your turn than just attack.
Yeah. Like defend.
Yeah. Like defend, or heal yourselves if
Yeah.
you need it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with buffing yourself or healing or just blocking when they're doing that, or if they're setting up a super move or something.
Yeah. I hate the countdown bosses, to be fairly honest with you. They're more stressful than they needed to be for me.
Like, well, when they count down, you die, or just get hit hard.
Or either or.
Alright.
It's like, you have 5 turns to take me out before I do my ultimate attack.
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, that's always annoying. Especially if it's a rare drop.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a boss in Xenogears that does that, like, after you do enough damage to said individual, because it's a spoiler, they'll start to self-destruct. Normally, you're supposed to just run from the battle and it'll just end like you beat him.
Right.
But if you stay there and stop him before he blows up, you get, like, a traitor card, which lets enemies drop rare items.
Oh. That's annoying.
Yes, it really is. Like, that's stuff I don't care for.
No.
So if I hear you correctly, you really do not like Demon Wall enemies.
No. It's like, I'm gonna party wipe you if you don't take me out in time. How about...
Yeah, exactly.
I hope I'm strong enough.
Yeah, I'm getting closer!
Like, there's no challenge here. It's just making sure that your party hits hard enough for the coming areas.
Oh, yeah.
That's all the demon wall is in my mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind gimmicks if they're at least somewhat clever and just not annoying. Like, oh, you killed my healer character. I'm gonna go ape shit on you until he comes back.
Yeah.
Sort of nonsense.
Or, you have to kill us in a certain order, or else I just revive the others.
Oh, right.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends, I guess. I guess in that case, for me, it would depend on how hard they are. Like, if they're Mega Sisters hard, I don't mind. If they're Dream Stooges hard, I have a problem.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to scale it.
That's a good way to scale it, in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather take a slightly stronger magic attack than perma-petrified.
Yeah. For my Western RPGs, like, a lot of the boss fights scale to run away,
Yeah.
defend, or roll in and hit.
Oh, that old. tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, rush in, hit, then get away, then rush back in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, Dark Souls a lot of that. It's just knowing where to be at the right time.
Right. I can tolerate that to a point. But
Yeah. It gets tedious after
yeah.
a while.
And then there's always that one boss that does the... I'm going to drop a whole bunch of crap on you. Guess where it falls?
Yeah.
That's unacceptable.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like at least give me a ring to not stand under or something.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be rolling the whole fight.
Yeah. Or the one that's like, I'm gonna rain hell down upon you, you have to keep moving. You don't have time to stop and hit me.
Oh, the whole like, it's trailing behind me, you gotta keep going.
Yep.
Yeah, right, that.
It's like, it's epic, yes, it's fun, yeah, but it's also very annoying.
Especially the 5th time you do it.
Yep.
Oy.
So, that's going to be the episode, though. I think we'll end it here.
Okay.
If we have anything else to say, we'll bring it up in another episode.
Sure. The point is that each side has its pluses and negatives, we'll say.
Yeah. And enjoy whatever you like, everyone. That's my final thought.
Exactly.
But until then, thank you all for listening, everyone. Have a good night.